symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
We're going to start. Reset.
Play fake, Darnold. Intercepted, what a start! Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here goes.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Throwing his Darnold on third down. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Now Darnold, fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10, Darnold. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 40.
They give up the gut to Walker. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the gun, Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cup. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
Gain of 15 yards.
on first give to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Darnold off the play action. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ball with a quick pass out one. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Young lady.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Ravens 7, Seahawks 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down now, ball at the 33. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
In the red zone on first. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Ravens 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Newman Fields coming right up. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Henry. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
That one finds his man, likely. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, Jackson. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Seahawks first down.
Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
No gain on the play.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
180! Press up!
Throwing again is Lamar. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
180! Sit up!
Jackson's going to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens